Hey Busy Bees! I hope you're having a great week. Today we're going to continue on with our meal planning series. I have been super busy this week and you guys can definitely check out what I've been up to on my daily vlog over there. But meal planning has been a complete lifesaver for me because I honestly am number one, always running late, and number two, if I don't have food, I end up going out and it's expensive, costs money, so it's a lose-lose situation. Today, I'm gonna show you 3 ways to pack a sandwich, or in this case, a wrap, because it's just more interesting. I love adding unique twists into sandwiches or wraps to make them a little bit more unique. We're gonna be making a ham and Gouda wrap, a Greek turkey meatball wrap with homemade tzatziki sauce, and my favorite, which is the grilled balsamic steak wrap. So let's hit it! First, we're gonna start with the ham and Gouda wrap. I start with 1 sheet of lavash bread and I'm gonna spread a nice helping of hummus all over. I'm using roasted garlic hummus here. Then I'm gonna layer a few slices of ham right on top, a layer of spinach so we have a nice helping of veggies, 2 slices of Gouda cheese, some shredded carrots, and some sliced red bell peppers. This is gonna give the wrap a nice crunch. I'll roll it up from the bottom, holding everything in tightly. Keep rolling, and then the hummus at the end is gonna act like my glue to hold it all together. We'll slice it in half. Ta-da! Isn't it pretty? It looks like a colorful pinwheel. And how simple was that, right? This wrap will last up to 3 days in the fridge. And then to pack it, I'm just gonna place it into my square container. Snap it up, and then it's ready for tomorrow's lunch. Okay, now moving on to the next one. We have a Greek turkey meatball wrap with homemade tzatziki sauce. I promise you'll never buy another tzatziki sauce again. To make the Greek meatballs, I'm starting with 1 clove of minced garlic, 1/4 of a grated onion, 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 tablespoon of chopped mint, 1/4 cup of quick oats, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, a little bit of ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 egg, and 1 teaspoon of grated lemon zest. The lemon zest here will add some brightness to the meatballs and bring out all the flavors. We'll mix everything together. And then we'll add in 1 pound of ground turkey. Using our hands, we're going to mix everything well. Every nook and cranny. We'll take 2 scoops in our hand and just roll it into like a torpedo shape. Because we're making this into a roll, we want it long so that we can cut it in half later, and it'll fit nicely into the roll. We'll grill it on high heat and flip it over once it's ready. We'll grill each side for 5 to 7 minutes until it's cooked through. It smells so good. Just make sure you test the center before you take it off. We'll take 1 Persian cucumber and slice it paper thin. Perfect. Now onto the tzatziki sauce. It's seriously so good, you guys. Trust me. Now we'll add it to a bowl and then add in about 7 ounces of Greek yogurt, 1 clove of chopped garlic, 1 tablespoon of dill, half a tablespoon of chopped mint, 1 tablespoon of chopped parsley, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, the juice of half a lemon, and a little bit of freshly cracked pepper. Give it a good mix. And now it's time to assemble. All the herbs are gonna permeate through, resulting in this light, tangy, creamy, delicious sauce. And I love that the cucumbers add a little bit of a crunch too. This is actually my favorite sauce to make of all time. Here's another sheet of lavash bread. We're gonna add in a little bit of chopped lettuce, some tomato slices, our turkey meatball torpedoes that I've sliced in half, some more paper thin slices of cucumbers, feta cheese, as much or as little as you'd like, and then some of that yummy tzatziki sauce. Gently roll it up. Roll, roll, roll. Oops, it broke. That's okay. still good. Gently roll and then cut it in half. Look at all those layers, so good. So here's a tip. Tomatoes can make sandwiches or wraps quite soggy, so if you're planning on making this ahead, just slice it and leave it on the side. Once you're ready to eat it, add it back into the wrap or sandwich to keep it from getting all wet and soggy. It'll still taste super good. When you pack it, be sure to leave the seam side facing down so that it holds everything in. Snap it. And if you want, pack some extra tzatziki sauce for dipping. And it's ready to go. This wrap will last up to 3 days in the fridge. Finally, my favorite of the bunch, the grilled balsamic steak wrap. Oh, this was inspired by a salad that I had when I was working in Palm Springs, and seriously, I've been thinking about it all the time, so I decided I'm just gonna make it myself. First, I'm gonna start by marinating the meat. I'm adding 1 clove of garlic, a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary leaves, about 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and whisk it all together. Then drizzle in 2 tablespoons of olive oil to emulsify. That looks good. Give it a taste, make sure it's to your liking. If you want to, add salt or pepper. Now I'm gonna add in my skirt steak. Make sure each of the sides are covered with the sauce, and then I'll let it marinate for 4 hours to overnight. Before I grill the beef, I like to grill my onions first. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to a grilling pan, let it heat up, and then we're gonna add our sliced red onions. Let them grill on each side for about 5 minutes until they're nice and charred, and then flip them over. They smell so good. Now take them off the grill pan. Now it's time to grill our meat. So here's the thing about grilling the steak. You can cook this to your desired temperature. I like mine rare to medium rare, but if you like it more well done, just be sure to grill it for 8 to 10 minutes on each side. I'm gonna grill mine on each side for 5 minutes until I get nice burn marks, and it's kind of rare to medium rare. Flip them halfway through. Once it's done, I'll take it off the grill and let it sit and rest for about 5 minutes. Now we'll just thinly slice it against the grain. Look how beautiful it is. Steaky steak. Like I said, I like mine on the rare to medium rare side, and before I eat this wrap, I usually nuke it for about 1 minute so that it continues cooking, warms it through, and the cheese gets nice and melty. So don't worry too much about how it looks right now, because it's gonna continue cooking later. Finally, with 1 sheet of lavash bread, I'm gonna add a dollop of mayo, spread it out, add some yummy peppery arugula, some tomato slices. Again, remember my tip about tomatoes. Then our steak, some grilled onions, and a good sprinkle of blue cheese. Roll it up tightly and roll. Oops, the lavash bread cracked, but it's okay, it's still delicious. And ta-da! Slice it in half. And we'll pack it again in the square container. If you don't like wraps, you can always turn this into a salad. What I like to do is just add a bed of arugula, some tomatoes, grilled onions, blue cheese, and warmed steak. Drizzle it with a little bit of balsamic vinaigrette, and it is perfection. It's super delicious, and I love a good warm salad too, so this is always another option. You can pack it away and heat up the steak before you eat it. Here's my meal planning container with the 2 wraps in there. I love the convenience of this and how I can just grab and go in the morning. I'm usually running late, so having this ready to go is like a serious time saver. But let's dig into one. I'm having the turkey Gouda pinwheel. It's so pretty. Let's give it a try. I I made this 2 days ago, and the lavash bread is nice and moist still, not like in a soggy way. It's just soft and perfect. And then I still get the crunch from the carrots and the bell peppers. It's super flavorful with the Gouda. I highly recommend this one and all of the other ones. Now tell me, you guys, how has meal planning helped you? For me, it's been a huge time saver, and it's one less thing to think about during the week. I hope this episode helped you. A lot of you asked me to do hot lunches, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do next week. So be sure to tune back in, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy making lunch or eating lunch. And please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!